Hello and welcome to Talking Offstage. In this episode, we are accompanied by the Gurunather, Mr. Jagan.
Yeah, it's me. Hi,
Yes.
hello, hi.
Hello.
Hello,
Yes.
nice.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting.
Nice meeting.
Thanks.
Yes. So, Mr. Jagan is known for being a stand-up comedian, being a stand-up comedian who can sing, being a stand-up comedian who can sing and play the guitar,
Hi.
being a stand-up comedian who can sing and play the guitar and also act in Putchutney.
Multi-talented, pa.
Yes,
Ah,
we will
okay.
now find out how he did all of these things, why he did all of these things, and will he do these things again.
You.
Over to you, Jagan.
Hey, hello guys.
Again, news reports.
Yeah,
This
news
is what we do
reports.
for a life.
Yeah.
Breaking news. Nothing is happening here.
Oh my God.
Hey, don't say things like that. Huh?
Oh.
But
Actually, you can, but
Oh,
like,
positive. Everything is happening here.
Yeah, everything's
So
happening.
it's brimming with positivity.
Yeah, Jagan
Yes.
is freshly off his tour, final show of OTP, which is Ore Time Paakalam, which means you can watch once.
At least once.
At least once, yes. So, we have known Jagan for a few years now. I think we were there when you first did stand-up.
Yes.
And,
Oh, the
we
nostalgia.
have
Yes.
footage.
we hope to
Play it now.
I think the thing that we will directly get into is why did you start with, like, I could see that you were doing normal stand-up.
Yeah.
And then you suddenly tried to do Tamil.
Yes.
And then Tamil panadhukapram, now you are saying that, okay, now வந்து பாட்டு பாட போறேன்.
Yes.
And that's where you are now.
Yeah.
So what are the turning points after which you are like, இது பண்ணாதான் நம்ம முன்னேற முடியும்னா நான் பண்ணி தான் ஆகணும் அப்படின்ற மாதிரியா?
Yeah, probably, but not exactly that. But first start பண்ணும்போது the only grammar that we had was like the English stand-up grammar. We all see, even Indian comedians were performing only in English. It was not even Hindi back then, barring very few people, maybe Varun Grover or somebody. So everybody was doing it in English only because the grammar is already set. You know how to write a joke in English. There is already books, so many tutorials out there.
Right.
So it is natural that everybody started in English back then, and it was also a very nascent scene in Chennai. We had one open mic, only once a week, unheard of. Because the people who are watching it now might be thinking, what, only one open mic per week? Who? First open mic, so I performed in the college, sorry, not college, office comedy talent hunt.
Okay.
So in corporate comedy talent hunt they had. So they had this comedy club of sorts, wherein they already had mimicry performers, and Manoj Pravakar,
Right.
he was already a part of it. So he was doing stand-up comedy. He was doing it in English. So upon next year they had this audition. So I participated in that, and when I participated, I got selected. I went into the finals, and I came as the overall runner-up and the only stand-up comedian to win. So yeah, so that was like a good motivation, and getting award from Crazy Mohan and all those people.
This was even before your first open mic.
Yes.
So how many people did you perform?
500. Opening to 500.
Opening to 500. Okay, great.
So 500 people straight away, full auditorium show. So that was how it started, but I didn't think of it very big at that time. I thought maybe this is just an anomaly, something like that. We are having fun.
Is it because you're performing in your office only?
Yeah, probably.
Right.
I thought that this does not mean anything. அப்படியே வந்து, oh my god, this is the epiphany that I was waiting for. This is going to be my career path. நான் அப்ப யோசிக்கல. I was not that stupid.
ஏற்கனவே எங்க கரியரே பார்த்து தான் போயிட்டு கரியர் பார்த்து.
So அப்படிதான். So that's how it started. But what happened next was like people started approaching me, like office communicator lala, they started, and they started sending mails saying that we have an event now, come and perform அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி.
So whenever your office would do வேற departments,
yeah, some other department, some other gathering.
ஒரு cultural star ஆவே ஆயிட்டீங்க.
How many minutes did you do?
Two show. I don't know, man. அப்பலாம் there was no process and all, there was no structure. It's just picking up the mic and talking. Just
I think in the back somebody like, Tammy, okay, thank you guys.
Okay, thank you. I can stop whenever I want to. So that kind of liberty I had, and the thing is, like, it was not structured, there was no timing. அது இப்போ கூட even still now I am struggling with it. But back then it was like generally how normally a HR takes up the mic, he'll talk for hours, no? So that was my inspiration. So I was just like, this is my turn to take revenge on you guys. I just performed like that. So eventually all of those shows, you know, they started going really well. Then I got in touch with Manoj and I asked him like, what exactly
வெளி உலகத்துக்கு இது காமிக்கணும்னா என்ன பண்ணணும்?
எப்படி பண்ணணும், நான் எப்படி வெளி உலகத்துக்கு வந்து ஜகன் ரா. I had no idea how I knew open mics and then the culture I knew, but I don't know how it was happening. I don't know what exactly I have to do. First open mic, because everybody will be kind, so in my mind it went really well. Second open mic is when அப்படியே பல்லடிக்க ஆரம்பிச்சிச்சு. Okay, வாடா டேய் என்ன ஜோக் அது அந்த மாதிரிலாம். So that was really fun. That's how everything started. So and that's how I came to Chennai Comedy and started.
Did you watch a lot more comedy before?
Of course, yes.
That's more interesting to me, because you had like a lot more, like a lot of comics here when they start out, they're just like, I'll do whatever I want.
Yeah.
But you knew
as in like as an art form I started absorbing it quite crazily. I mean, first stand up ஆடுதுன்னா way back, like during the first year of my college and all, my friend came and then they said that there is this guy called Russell Peters, he does something called as stand up comedy அப்படினு சொல்லிட்டு there was this like ஒரு awkward DivX site னு ஏதோ ஒன்னு இருக்கும், like where they download movies and all. So அதுல வந்துட்டு he downloaded that, அது என்னது red white and brown or something like
correct, yeah.
So yeah, he downloaded that and then we saw that, and it was the first time I thought, stand up comedy na இப்படி கூட பண்ணலாமா. அதுக்கு முன்னாடி the only exposure that we had was கலக்கப்போதியாரு. கலக்கப்போதியாரு, they come and then tell these jokes. Some jokes are basically, you know, குமுதம்ல இருந்து வருது, இது ஆனந்த விடன், everything you can predict.
I'm guessing Russell Peters முதல்ல பாக்கும்போது என்ன ஆடியன்ஸ்ல யாருமே ஓஜா பாடவே இல்ல, you want to stage வந்துட்டாரு, யாரோ ஓஜா பாடுறது.
Yeah, எல்லாமே இருந்தது. Yeah,
but he did have like a starting soundtrack though, Russell Peters.
Yeah, because he felt like familiar, he had a DJ on stage. Okay, for கலக்கப்போதியாரு the audience is only DJ. அவரு மதுரை முத்து வருவாரு. I think like after Russell Peters, Madurai Muthu was the first reference point for Tamil stand up.
எனக்கு before, but anyway it's fine. ஏனா first Vijay TV and that's the thing, but even that is ripped off of Last Comic Standing, அப்புறம் Great Indian Laughter Challenge-ங்கிறதே அப்புறம் தான் தெரியும். So yeah, so that's started watching a lot of stand up. பயங்கரமா அப்சர்வ் பண்ணது during that period. I think I started watching crazily during the 2014 time. So especially எப்படின்னா I got exposed to the British panel shows. Where, yeah,
like QI and all of that.
Week
QI,
that wasn't,
QI,
the week that wasn't was Indian.
Mock the Week, QI, அந்த மாதிரி நிறைய British. My first startup was like Never Mind the Buzzcocks, no, music based panel show. It was my favorite. I used to binge watch during office hours. அது பாட்டுக்கு சைடுல சவுண்ட் ட்ராக் மாதிரி ஓடிட்டு இருக்கும். Then I used to work. So that became a norm, and many comedians appear there, and then I got the gist of like how they crack jokes. So அவங்க எப்படி வந்து they'll twist it very easily, how they use one joke again and again, like callback லாம் அப்ப தெரியாதுல, so they recurringly use that jokes. So that's why I got exposed to British humor, and I started watching Frankie Boyle like crazily. I started watching every single clip of his.
All the Apollo Theatre.
எல்லாமே எல்லா கர்மத்தையும் பார்த்தாச்சு. every comedy routine of his I started knowing it by heart. Mock the Weekல வர எல்லா பிட்டும் எனக்கு தெரியும். அந்த ரேஞ்சில I still do that. ஒரு எக்ஸசைஸ் மாதிரி, some warm up exercise மாதிரி I present that as a soundtrack. There is a 2-hour clip of his complete Mock the Week collection. Because after seeing him only I understood like, okay, we can be this funny. Because before that I used to watch stand up comedy, I never like literally laughed out loud. Frankie Boyle பார்த்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் like it's just basic jokes. It was so dark, it was so funny. I've never heard anything
something
like
internally like ruins you and then you laugh.
Exactly that. So that dark humor really got to me. அதுக்கு அப்புறம் அப்சர்வ் பண்ணதுக்கு அப்புறம் I wanted to explore that somehow. ஏய் இது மாதிரி நம்மளும் பண்ணா நல்லா இருக்குமே அப்படினு சொல்லிட்டு I didn't know how it worked back then. So அதுக்கு அப்புறம் சும்மா ஆஃபீஸில் ஏதாவது ஒரு டைமில் நானே ஸ்டாண்டப் காமெடி அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அப்போல்லாம் தெரியவே தெரியாது. லைக் ஐ யூஸ் டு பி பார்ட் ஆஃப் தி ப்ரீவியஸ் ஆஃபீஸ். ஐ யூஸ் டு பி த பார்ட் ஆஃப் ஆஃபீஸ் பேண்ட் அண்ட் ஆல். ஸோ
what is it called?
அதெல்லாம் எதுவுமே
no
come on.
இல்லை அது இட் ஃபாலோஸ் த கம்பெனி நேம் ஃபாலோட் பை பீட்ஸ் அப்படின்னு இருக்கும். BEATS அவ்வளவுதான். அவ்வளவுதான். ரொம்ப கிரியேட்டிவ்.
நான் கூட அந்த நாலு பசங்க
அந்த மாதிரில ஏய் கம் ஆன் வெறும் BEATS தான். It's a corporate office band.
They give soft skill training and all for this.
அங்க வந்து இளையராஜா பாட்டலாம் வாசிக்கணும்னா you have to be beats only, not beats. மச்சானா டென்ஷன் ஆயிடும்.
What was your first musician moment? Like வந்து அப்பா கிட்ட அடம் பிடிச்ச எனக்கு கிட்டார் வேணும்னு கேட்டது, இல்லனா வந்து கிட்டார் கிளாஸ் போணும் அப்படின்னு ஒரு இது வந்தது.
அப்பா கிட்ட அடம் பிடிச்சி கேட்கல. 50% ஆஃப் தி அமௌண்ட் ஐ ஷேர். அது காலேஜ் படிக்கும் போது தான் வாங்குனது.
அது அடம் இல்லை கடம்.
For more such jokes please follow
Offstage official.
Offstage official.
டைமிங்கா சொல்லிட்டல டைம்.
How much over?
How much was that guitar?
What was that guitar?
அது ஏதோ some random seconds guitar தான். I don't know. 1500 rupees.
So 750 rupees you had.
Yeah, I had 750 rupees because I earned it out of going to symposiums, winning prizes. அந்த அளவுக்கு அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு
What a musician.
Yeah, and my father like gave me all kind of shit for spending that 750 rupees.
அன்னைக்கு 750 rupees கொடுத்து guitar
எதுக்கு 750 rupees என்ன பண்ண போற நீ கிட்டார் வாசிக்க எதுக்கு நான் கிட்டார் வாசிக்கிறேன் படிச்சு சொல்லுங்க. He was not very because
அப்பா இன்னொரு 10 வருஷம் கழிச்சு 500 ரூபாய் கொடுத்து என்ன பார்க்க வருவாங்கப்பா
இல்ல ஏனா
Jaleel.
The thing is like I was not a very ஒரு என்ன சொல்றது ரிலையபிள் கிட் டு ஆக்சுவலி பர்சூ when it comes to art space in the sense like நான் எல்லாத்தையுமே குவிட் பண்ணிடுவேன். I was notoriously known for quitting. பாட்டு கிளாஸ் எந்த கிளாஸ் அனுப்பிச்சாலும் I'll just probably do it for like 1 or 2 years, then I get bored.
And then you feel like தெரிஞ்சாச்சுப்பா இதுக்கு மேல நீ என்ன சொல்லி
இதுக்கு மேல என்ன இருக்கு வேஸ்ட் அப்படினு சொல்லிட்டு I used to quit. அது I'm a notorious quitter. அதனால எங்க வீட்ல நம்பிக்கையே கிடையாது. They will not send me to any class. The only thing that they will not send me to any class, but fortunately or unfortunately I pursued guitar quite crazily on that time. Yeah, I really loved guitar. I don't know why. I started playing it and it was great moment. அப்படி தான் நான் வாங்கினேன் first guitar. It's a seconds guitar.
How old were you?
I was college second year நினைக்கிறேன், which means around 20.
Wow.
Yeah, 20 years.
So then how did you get from thinking about okay தமிழ்ல ஸ்டாண்ட் அப் பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்றதுக்கு பாட்டு எழுதிருக்கேன் போய் சொல்லலாம்?
It started with that routine I did. Ilayaraja A.R. Rahman bit தான் it kick started. அது I wrote it like when I was absolutely pissed off with what I was doing. அது முடிச்சிட்டு வந்து I was so pissed off about my own routine, like what am I doing? சும்மா என்னடா சும்மா இதே ஒரே ஜோக்கே எவ்வளவு தானடா பண்ணிட்டு இருக்குது அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு then randomly I got this observation about the Ilayaraja and A.R. Rahman fans, and the main reason for that is because my wife is a huge A.R. Rahman fan.
And you are Ilayaraja fan?
அப்படிலாம் இல்ல. So she's a huge A.R. Rahman fan and I've seen a lot of Ilayaraja fan, quite a lot of Ilayaraja. அது வச்சு I was thinking like okay, I used to like play jokes on her. அந்த மாதிரி நான் சொல்லுவேன் இந்த மாதிரி ஒண்ணே இப்படி ரியாக்ட் பண்ணுவேன்னு சொல்லிட்டு that gave me an inspiration of why can't we do that is this itself as a bit. That started it. So once I did that musical stuff, அதுக்கு முன்னாடி I think I did in English.
You did it home pitch.
I did a home pitch English parody song. அது I don't know why I did, but still.
No, but I remember the specific thing. I went up to you and I was like, dude, do this.
Yeah. I know. அதுக்கு முன்னாடி I did, but I didn't think of it too much. I just wanted to do some different act, so I just picked up my guitar and then I did that portion. பட் அதுக்கு மேல வந்து நான் அதை பத்தி பெருசா யோசிக்கல. மியூசிக் பேஸ்டா தான் பண்ணணும்ங்கற மாதிரிலாம் நான் எதுவுமே யோசிக்கல.
So moral of the story is கோவத்துல காமெடி பண்ணா வருங்காலத்துல வைரல்
ஆகலாம். But that is actually very true. ஏனா sometimes நம்ம only when we are like very angry or something genuine comes out, no? So unintentionally sometimes it will be funny. So இது நான் சொன்னேன் இது வந்து I was pissed off about myself, so I just took this routine, let's do something fresh அப்படினா that clicked and that kick started the entire musical observational stuff. அதுக்கு முன்னாடி வரைக்கும் I didn't think about it too much.
But what was the first best musical stand up show for you? சின்ன இடமா பெரிய இடமா
watched I love
நீங்க perform your own show like first time you were like சரிப்பா இனிமே கொஞ்சம் வெக்கத்தை விட்டு பண்ணலாம் இனிமே.
Yeah, I did ஒரு ஓப்பனிங் ஆக்ட் ஆஃப் சார்ட்ஸ் ஃபார் அ ப்ளே தமிழ் சினிமா அட்ராசிட்டிஸ்னு ஒரு ப்ளே இருக்கு. ஸோ ஐ டிட் தட் ஷோ 2 shows it was. 2 ஓப்பனிங் ஆக்ட் வச்சாங்க. I don't know why. There was Karthi was the other comedian. Alliance France. So I think it was somewhere June or July அந்த டைம் நினைக்கிறேன். Karthi was doing like 10 minutes. I did 15-20 minutes. That is to date probably one of the best performances that I've ever done. To date I've done OTP and all, but for some reason that is one of the best shows. அதுக்கு அப்புறம் ஒரு ஷோ இருக்கு which is again an opening act which I did for essay. I can never forget these shows because these shows ruined me completely because I'm never able to get the same kind of response again ever. Nothing. I mean, it's personal preference. You know, like you as comedians will understand. Like you have this killer show that went.
Like எனக்குலாம் வந்து இப்போ வந்து ஆடியன்ஸ் வந்து ஒரு 3 செகண்டுக்கு சிரிக்கலன்னா அவங்க சிரிச்ச மாதிரியே நான் ரெஜிஸ்டர் பண்ணுவேன்.
Exactly.
நான் வந்து முடிச்சிட்டு வந்து செமபாம் இல்ல இல்லடா ஒர்க் ஆச்சு அப்படியா எனக்கு ஏன் கேட்கல அப்படின்ற மாதிரி இருக்கும். பட் நவ் தட் யூ ஹவ் டன் பிகர் ரூம்ஸ், இப்போ லைக் லிட்டரலி ஓடிபி அப்படின்றது யூ டன் நீங்க சென்னையில பண்ணிருக்கீங்க, அதாவது கோபால் பல்படி மாதிரி மலேசியா மற்றும் உலகம் அப்படின்ற மாதிரி.
We went to Malaysia, ladies and gentlemen. Overall, going to KL was fun.
I'm sure.
Going to KL was fun.
You also did the same post that this guy did when he went there, like Milo nostalgia.
Milo nostalgia, exactly. The Milo nostalgia is something that you cannot escape out of. That's too good. But the irritating aspect was, watching Mervyn shop. So it's just an advice. If this person called Mervyn Rosario ever goes for shopping, don't go with him. நான் எனக்கு மட்டும் இல்லை,
பார்க்கறதுலாம் வாங்கிடுவாரா இல்லை வாங்கணும்னு சொல்லுவாரு.
He will not buy, that is the problem. He is going there and then arguing with the Malay lady to reduce the price of அது வந்து இது மாதிரி flea market மாதிரி. So we bought something for like what 7 ringgits or 8 ringgits kidsக்கு. He's arguing, he's going, what is the life of this, how many years it will come, yo come பர்மா பசாரியா அங்க போய் லைஃப் என்ன இதுன்னு கேட்னு
இல்ல மாவுது நான் எம்பிஏ பண்ணிருக்கேன், நான் எம்பிஏ பண்ணிருக்கேன்.
That's the salesman in him though.
Yeah.
That's the true salesman.
Everywhere you go this இதெல்லாம் ஒண்ணுமே இல்ல. We went to Pune. He started talking in Hindi.
Wow.
He started talking in Hindi so intensely that the auto driver started talking to us in Tamil. அவ்ளோ அந்த டிரைவர் வாஸ் நீங்க தமிழ்ல சொல்லுங்க, நீங்க பையா ஓ நெய் பையா பாரிஸ் கைசா ஹே யோ கம்முனு உனக்கு ஹிந்தி வராது எனக்கு ஹிந்தி வராது அந்த லெவல்ல இருந்தது. பட் KL was a very good show. Like overall we did it for around 160 people, which is a pretty big deal for us.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Out of station and
out of station, out of airport.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, out of airport. I apologize.
It was good. It was a very good show.
As a fellow comedian who's got to Malaysia. I know.
So when you started out doing the whole musical comedy like idea, also during this time Alex was also working on his music. Did a lot of like did you feel like there was a thing where people were like, hey, you're doing this because he's also doing this, like did you ever feel like that?
For those of you who don't know Alex, go to Amazon Prime and look for Alex in Wonderland.
And if you don't know, no,
it is Alex is also a musician and a comedian, and he much like you IT company level IT mari background next, he also is married, he has kids, and our stand up start panni then Tamil shift agi, and then he started doing musical comedy.
It was very similar.
But I guess he brought the instruments in later, but he like I think the biggest difference is avaru vandu konjam Carnatic. You are more like urban pop types.
So pop culture-ish. I had the fear that people might do that. Unfortunately, not many people are doing that right now. Like they are not saying that it's similar, because which means that they are at least trying to understand, they are trying to differentiate because it is not similar. Whatever that he is doing and whatever that I am doing, or a broader concept of music nadda, maybe we are doing music, but the happy part is like people are understanding that what Alex doing is different and what I am doing is, and of course he's leaps and bounds, he's in some other level right now. So adu comment பண்ண முடியாது நம்மளால. But the only thing is that I really that's exactly what I want. Precisely, I want to be in the same space. Like it should not be like you are the next this guy. Okay, if people call me next Alex, that is one of the biggest insults to Alex. Not me. Seriya avaru pavam avarukavada adala solla kudadu, because like whatever that he is doing, he has his own vision of what a show is and what entertainment is and how to present comedy and all. I have my own vision. It's different. When people don't understand the difference, then it will probably hurt. Then I have to work more hard to make people understand that this is different. But right now that's not the case. They are pretty much, they understand like, okay, whatever Jagan is doing is different and whatever he's doing is different. And of course adukku mela vanda adan, as I said, that's an insult to Alex, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't ever do that. Avaru paavam.
So do you miss performing just stand up sometimes? I
like this question because always people they ask the same thing. So when are you going to do stand up again?
I remember you putting out your first clip and I was like, I can't wait to see more of your stand up.
But yeah, I adha, so I'm just trying to blend the two in. I thought that maybe I'll just get off with music once and for all அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி நான் யோசிச்சேன். But suggestions from a lot of people were like, why are you doing this if that is going to be your USP? Don't cheat the audience, but at least try to do something original. So as long as you don't cheat the audience, it's going to be really fine அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி தான். But yeah, I'm trying to weave the existing, you guys know, because I used to have the storytelling bits and all, observational bits, everything. So அதை வச்சு probably ஒரு show மாதிரி ஒரு develop பண்ணி with every musical aspects also embedded in it. So it's in a என்ன சொல்றது ஒரு விஷன் மாதிரி தான் அது. It's a very it's very far away. It's not anywhere near fruition now.
So for you, as I mean, the way you see yourself, do you feel like you are using comedy to become a musician, or you're using music to become a comedian?
I want to do comedy to become comedian. Everything else is secondary. Because if you want to be a musician, I'm definitely not. I don't classify myself as a musician. I can just only play an instrument. But musician, because you have to spend time learning music. There are so many things to learn within music. You have to be proficient in at least 3 or 4 instruments. இதெல்லாம் என்னோட standards.
Right.
At least one wind and one percussion and one string and whatever it is that you need to know, and knowledge about different kinds of music styles நிறைய தெரியணும். And there are so many proficient musicians out there, so competing with them is like ஒரு stupidity. அது பண்ணவே கூடாது. But rather than that, I just play songs for my own, to ease off all the tension, to forget about something, problems na varumbodhu. I think it's much more comfortable that way. But I want to do comedy only to be a comedian. அதை வச்சுட்டு ஒரு parallel career opportunities, it's fine. I want to explore opportunities.
So you have done so you've been in multiple platforms doing not just stand up, but you want to be recognized as a comedian. So do you think இப்போ வந்து புதுசா நிறைய பேர் வந்து என்ன நினைக்கிறாங்கன்னா, சரி நான் வந்து sketch comedy பண்ணா இல்லனா நான் வந்து இது பண்ணா அது பண்ணா ஷோக்கு வந்து டிக்கெட் வாங்கி என்ன வந்து நான் ஸ்டாண்ட் அப் பண்ணும்போது வருவாங்க அப்படின்னு. ஸோ டு யூ ஃபீல் தட் ஸ்டாண்ட் அப் பண்ண தான் ஸ்டாண்ட் அப் பார்க்கறதுக்கு நிறைய பேர் வராங்களா, இல்லை டு people know you from other places and they have come?
Do they need to know the other things?
Success outside of doing live?
I don't know. Depends. எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு it's all about whether people really want to watch you or not. So what is exactly that you are offering that nobody else is offering? That is the only reason why people come to watch anybody. So people don't come for content, people don't come for like except for in a very few cases, maybe இப்போ தான் dark and offensive nu pota some people are coming because for the thematic and mari some themes might work out, but ultimately seeing it's all about how you project yourself as a comedian. So it doesn't matter that if you don't get more views or more likes, but whatever that views or likes, that set of people who are liking and viewing stuff, if they are able to appreciate what you are doing, that's more than enough. Adu dhaan target pananum. So I could, இப்போ நான் வந்து when I used to do sketch thing for Put Chutney, I will not get the same kind of views that what other sketches are getting.
Correct.
But nobody, everybody in the office, they kudos to them. I mean, like they were so helpful. They will always keep pushing me to do that because for some reason that looked very fresh. That is not existent in any other channel. That's exactly what they wanted. So when we did that, the music directors, the school teachers and all, அது வந்து Chuma, it was just a very rough concept. I just pitched it randomly, and then they didn't have any hope because they don't know how it's going to come out. So and then I went away. We were just a crew of 3, one cameraman and then another comedian, Vikram. So நாங்கள் 3 பேர் வந்துட்டு we just got a location, we finished it and then we did it. But when you look at the sketch video, it was very different from anything else that happened there. And that is why it was so fun. And of course Prashant, the guy who did the music, he was also very good in that. So adanal enna people started trusting me whenever I go with the musical concept, and then that spanned out into lot of other things. Na adukaprom part 2 panna Raman vechu onu panna Ilayaraja vechu onu panna, even recently in the Puratasi vechu oru song panna, which was also original song. It was all fun because enna solradhu ana adanal enakku ticket vidichana, I'm pretty sure that it does not.
Right.
Because it's nobody comes to see, what to say, a stand-up comedian doing sketches, just one additional portfolio add பண்ணிக்கிற மாதிரி தானே தவிர, if you are selling yourself as a stand-up comedian, your stand-up comedy video should speak. So if you are selling yourself as an actor, Your acting portfolio you should have acted in short films, feature films and all those things. You cannot just show some என்ன சொல்றது ஒரு picture மட்டும் ஒரு photo shoot மட்டும் காமிச்சிட்டு look at me, I'm so pretty, I can also act. நவரசம்னு ஒரு 9 photo எடுத்து போட்டுட்டு பத்தியா நவரசம் நான் காமிச்சிட்டேன் அப்படி சொன்னா nobody will believe you. So it's all about how you want to project it. If I want to project myself as a writer, so stand-up comedy is just one additional facet, which is something that I'm trying to explore. Right. But ultimately, I want to be a writer. Abdina, I have to go write stuff. I have to go. I should project myself as a good script writer.
Correct. Yeah.
So we also wrote a lot of stuff. But ultimately, okay, stand-up comedy, stand-up. That you know that is your zone. Some people, there are stand-up comedians out there, like ipo Judd Apatow, he used to tell like I wanted to be a stand-up comedian, but ultimately when I saw Jim Carrey and Adam Sandler and these kind of guys, I thought that I can never be as good as these guys. Right. So I started writing stuff for other people and then it worked. And he's now one of the biggest comedy writers in the world. Yeah. So eventually I will try to get it. So I wanted to be a stand-up comedian as always. I hope that I'll still want to be a stand-up comedian, good stand-up comedian throughout. But who knows? It might change also. But at this stage,
comedies.
That's everything. Nothing beyond that.
Oh.
So guys, that was the podcast. This is Talking Offstage. We had Jagan here, Gurunadhar Jagan நம்மளுடன் உரையாடினார். ரொம்பவே நன்றாக உரையாடினார். சிரிப்பு வந்து சிதறி சிந்த செழிப்போட ரொம்ப நல்லாவே பண்ணார். இதுக்கு மேல தமிழ் வரணும்னா நீங்க ஏஷாவில் தமிழ் தான் ஃபாலோ பண்ணணும்.
Oh wow. Cross play.
Yeah, but Jagan Krishnan, Aaquib, Jaleel, Soda, Offstage Official. Please follow Offstage Official. Every Friday we have a new podcast coming up. So Jagan மாதிரி இன்னும் நிறைய பேர் நாங்கள் கொண்டு வர போகிறோம். And this is now Jagan's time. ஏன்னா ஒரு டைம்
பார்க்கலாம். ஒரு டைம் கேட்கலாம். Out in the streets, they call it murder. Welcome to Jamrock Camp, where the thugs them camp out. 2 pound of weed in a 1 buck. It in a your handbag, your knapsack, it in a your backpack. The smell I give your girlfriend contact. Some boy not know this. And Molly come around like tourists on the beach with a few club sodas. Bedtime stories. Them post like them name Chuck Norris. And they don't know the real Hakwaka sandals and a buck too. The tops them we do and them got you. And don't think twice to shot you. And make them spot you. And let you carry guns a lot too. Don't make the thing come out you and drenched on munched up laugh and block off traffic. And then we lamp up off and them start clap it. With a pin file down and it a beat drop it. Police come in a jeep and then can't stop it. Some say them a pilly boy rabbit. Get chopped like a bad habit. So no bother post off if you can't have it. Rastafari stands alone. Welcome to Jamrock. South side, north side. Yeah. Come on man, it's Jamaica. Jamaica. Oh. Jamaica. Jamaica. Welcome to Jamrock. Out in the streets, they call it murder. Welcome to Jamrock Camp, where the thugs them camp out. 2 pound of weed in a 1 buck. It in a your handbag, your knapsack, it in a your